Hello and welcome back to another show. This is the Powwow Life show that I do every Thursday night, 9 o'clock. I'm Paul Gowder, the founder of PowWows.com. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited to talk to you tonight. I want to talk to you about what to expect at the Gathering of Nations Powwow that's coming up in just a few days. Couple weeks, but yeah, it's just a few days away. We've been waiting since 2019 to finally be back in Albuquerque in person. Oh, I'm so excited. First, I do have a few announcements. I do the show every Thursday night live on Facebook and YouTube. I do have to admit, for tonight, I'm not live. Sorry about that. I've recorded this ahead of time because I am right now in Dayton, Ohio, because my daughter, cross your fingers, we should know how they've done by the time the show goes out. She is competing at the Winter Guard International World Championships. Her Winter Guard team has done awesome this season. There are 90-something teams in her division right now. They're currently ranked in the top 30. So let's hope they do really well. But that's where I am, and so I'm not able to go live tonight. But I did want to record this ahead of time, and tonight we're going to talk all about what to expect at Gathering of Nations. I've got some video and some information to give you, whether or not you've been before, you've been dozens of times, or if you're new, or if you're just planning on watching it on PowWows.com. I'm going to give you all the details of what to expect in just a minute, but I do have a couple of announcements. First, we have a contest during the Gathering of Nations Powwow, and it has started. www.powwows.com/win, and here is your bonus code for this week. I'm giving it to you right at the beginning. I hope so. Don't leave the show yet. Stay around. 90888 is your bonus code. We're giving away 5 Pendleton blankets, including this one right here. So let's check it out. This is presented. Pendleton is sponsoring this contest, so thanks to them. Check that one out. This one is called Earth. It is part of their American Indian College Fund special blankets. So really awesome. 4 other blankets, 5 in total, being given away at the end of the month. PowWows.com/win, and make sure you look for all these bonus codes. I'm going to hide them in videos like this, in our podcast, on the website, and in the newsletter. So don't miss out on any of that. Be sure to get all those bonus codes you can. And enter daily. There's lots of tasks you can complete every day to get more entries into the contest. It's not who gets the most. It's going to be random draw for 5 different people. But the more times you get your name in the hat, the better chance you have to win. So good luck. PowWows.com/win. Also, special thank you to our sponsor. And here is a word from this week's sponsor. Sorry, wrong video.
Do you know I love you so, and mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
Thanks again for sponsoring this week's show. We really appreciate our friends over at DHHS. Please, if you're not vaccinated yet, find out more over at PowWows.com/vaccine. Find out if you can, and let's keep this thing squashed, because we want to. We're finally getting powwows back. We're getting tons of listings on the calendar, so let's keep it that way. Let's all do our part. We can do this Indian country. So thanks for them for that sponsorship. Okay, a couple of other announcements. Ways that we need your support over at PowWows.com. First of all, have you checked out our merch yet? We've got some great t-shirts, stickers. I've got a new sticker that's hitting the site real soon. PowWows.com/shop. Would love for you to check that out. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Here is one of our new stickers. Let's do this. All right, those are available for sale. Should be by the time this video goes out. So don't miss out. We've got some really cool merch. Those are for sale now. And that really does help to support everything we do at PowWows.com. Second, I want to say a special shout out to our patrons. Those are the folks over at PowWowNation.com that are making monthly contributions to PowWows.com. And that goes a long way for really helping support PowWows.com. With that money, I have been able to hire more writers. We have an editor. And now this is my full-time gig, so it really helps me pay some of the bills, and I really do appreciate all that support. And so if you're able to, it's as little as $2 a month. You can join our community over at PowWowNation.com. We're doing some really cool things over there too. You get some rewards, and I've got new rewards coming out next month. And we even did a Zoom call of just patrons only the other day. It was awesome. Had a really great conversation. Met some cool people. So we'll be doing that every month and all kinds of other fun stuff over at that community at PowWow.com. All right, if you're just tuning in, sorry I'm not live, so I'm not answering your comments and questions. I will go back and answer them and take a look at them after the video has played and I have some free time. Right now I'm in Dayton, Ohio at the Winter Guard International World Championships watching my daughter compete. Okay, all of that said, now let's talk about Gathering of Nations Powwow. If you're not familiar, it is held every year, except the last two because of, the craziness that this world was under. But it is held every year, last weekend in April in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is currently held at Expo, New Mexico, which is the state fairgrounds for New Mexico. And the powwow is held inside the arena called Tingley Coliseum. Outside, they have vendors in their marketplace, their Stage 49, which I'll talk more about in a minute, and all kinds of other stuff outside. So it is a full, huge festival with lots of stuff going on, including food too. Can't forget about the food, right? Lots of good stuff. So the event happens over 3 days. It is the 28th, 29th, and 30th of April. On the 29th, there's only one thing that's going on. That is the night of the Miss Indian World traditional talent presentations. So Miss Indian World is crowned every year at Gathering of Nations. And on Thursday night, they have to all present at the Kiva Auditorium in downtown Albuquerque. They all have to do some type of traditional talent presentation. And that can be in the form of storytelling or a craft, or some people are singers or performers, and so they do that too, if it's part of their traditional background. So I'll play just a short clip of that. This is our friend Summer John, who is a longtime PowWows.comer, and this was her traditional presentation.
Little girl and putting her skirt on here. As you see here on these dolls still do not have faces. To this day, the Haudenosaunee do not put faces on their dolls. This is to remind us to be thankful to the Creator for what we have been given, to be humble, and to always be respectful, and that we are each given a special gift by the Creator. Yahweh, thank you.
Kawatse Haupa. Good evening, everyone. As Acoma people, prayer serves as a foundation for our way of life. And when we pray, we do not simply pray for ourselves, but we pray for the benefit of the land, animals, and people all across the world. Tonight, I want to share with you all the Acoma Buffalo Dance. And when I conclude this dance, please take in all the blessings, for as I am dancing, I am praying that each and every one of you and your families continue to be happy, healthy, and blessed.
All right, so that's just a little clip of what to expect over at Kiva Auditorium on Thursday night of the Gathering Nations Powwow. That is a must-see event if it's your first time going to Gathering, or if you've been dozens of times. Don't miss that. That is a really unique experience, and they've got all kinds of different talents going on, and they got special performances that are happening during that. It's a really, really cool evening there. All right, so now let's talk about the powwow. So Friday and Saturday we're back on the Expo New Mexico grounds, and it's all happening there. And this year we will be streaming again live. We'll have two streams going. One is the powwow inside Tingley Coliseum, and we'll bring you everything that's going on inside the arena. Our second stream will be Stage 49. Again, I'll talk more about Stage 49 in a couple minutes. All right, so, and we'll also during the powwow is the horse parade, horse and rider parade, and that's going to happen on Friday and Saturday. Let's talk a little bit about the schedule going on. Let me pull this up. I actually have the schedule. Here we go. So, what to expect on Friday. Grand entries are going to happen on Friday at 12 and 7. 12 and 7, approximately. 12 will be, we'll be pretty close to time on the first grand entry. The second one, how powwows go. That may be a little later, but expect it around 7 o'clock. In between all that will be lots of contest dancing and specials, and I'll talk more about the special contests in a minute. On Saturday, grand entry is at noon and 6. They do grand or try again. Things can change. There's a lot going on at Gathering. So Saturday, traditionally, they try to move grand entry up. But that's a really special grand entry, so you don't want to miss that one. And I'll tell you more about that. I got a video showing you how cool that one is. And then right after grand entry would be the crowning of Miss Indian World. And then, of course, dancing contests continue throughout the night. And Gathering is huge, and sometimes these contests go long. So regardless of if you're watching the live stream, wherever you're watching from, be ready to stay up late. The adult contests don't start until after that evening grand entry. And there have been powwows, Gathering of Nations before where we're still contesting at 3, 4 in the morning. So be ready, stay up late if you want to see that. Of course, we'll have it all on replay. And after the powwow, we'll take out all the individual songs and put all that up on our YouTube channel too. So we'll have lots of ways for you to miss that. But just be prepared. If you want to watch it all live, you're going to have to stay up late. All right. Horse Parade happening on Friday and Saturday. Here's a couple of pictures that I took of the Horse and Rider Parade from last time. It's really amazing. They pull out all of the beadwork and really dress out these horses. It's a really unique thing to see. You don't get to see this at many places. Crow Fair, I know, does a really awesome one. And it's a full parade. They have cars and everything too, but a place you can see where they really, dress out these horses. But it's a really unique thing that they do at Gathering Nation. So that's going to be Friday and Saturday. Don't miss that. If you're there in person for the stream, we will try to take some video of that and put it out on our social media. We probably won't be able to stream that live just because it's outside and we aren't really set up for that. Okay. Inside the powwow, let's talk Stage 49 first. Stage 49 is really a music festival and all kinds of festival. They're going to have tons of performances out on Stage 49. Let me show you. Here's just a few of the performers that will be performing at this year's Stage 49. So we've got Adrian Wall Trio. I'm just going to click on some of these here. Crystal Augustine. Some Aztec dancers. Native Roots will be there. I mean, look at this. There's tons of people coming. 6 Million Dead. Side Montero. Warpath. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss any of this. It's going to be awesome. David Bearshield. It's going to be really, really good. It's always fun to go out there and see some of these performances. And so these will be happening all throughout the day, Friday and Saturday. And again, we will have a separate stream just for Stage 49, so you can watch all of that. Okay, now let's get inside and talk powwow. One of the amazing things to see at Gathering of Nations is, of course, the grand entries. And it's hard to describe what a grand entry is like at Gathering Nations if you've never seen it, but we're talking 3,000 plus dancers. It is unbelievable to be in the arena and really witness this. So here's a small clip.
Welcome, Pearl Samaripa. Grandma Sue.
What you're seeing now is all of the Miss Indian World contestants coming into the arena.
Welcoming in Bacon. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome in all of our visiting royalty, princesses, royalty from Indian country, U.S. and Canada. Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
Now, each morning, before the powwow starts inside the arena, they're going to have some special performances. and these are really great. They have all kinds of different performances. Let me pull up a clip here of some of those. Let me see. Here we go. This is Sky Spirits Flutes. They performed a couple years ago, 2017, more than a couple, sorry. They also have some other special performances. This is pretty fat city performing. Hot damn. Hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot. Hot damn. Bring it down. Girl, that's a hallelujah. Girl, that's a hallelujah. So they have a big headliner performance Saturday morning before the rain. And people come out and dance. They did a great atmosphere. Lots of fun. When back to Ruben had been in the bar. Some group come out and dance to their music. That was fun. That was all that year. One of my favorite special performances since I saw them live, I've been obsessed with their music, is Naku and Medicine for the People.
Their eyes they watch us closely. There's a story they will tell. There's a war between fact and fiction. Yeah, we have no time to dispel. And if you call on me, I'll come running like a coyote. 'Cause I feel is indeed a lighthouse when you're out to sea, yeah. A beacon when direction's all I need. A compass if you know what I mean. Drunk on that nectar of all that you are to me.
So that's all before the powwow even starts, right? Okay, so that's how crazy it is inside the arena. All right, so now let's talk about some of the specials contests that will be happening at this year's Gathering of Nations. All right, let me pull up their list. We've got the Men's Northern Traditional. That's in honor of the Matthews family, sponsored by Talon White-Eye. Horse Regalian Competition, that's the one that's happening outside, the horse parade. There's going to be a special for Women's Applique Dance, Women's Southern Buckskin Team Dance. That'll be fun to see. Junior Adult Fancy Dance Special, and a hand drum special, sponsored by Vaughn and Dallas. All right, that's really cool. If you haven't been a part of their virtual round dances that they started during quarantine, they're still doing them and they're awesome. So that's cool to see that Vaughn and Dallas are going to sponsor one there. So those happen throughout the weekend. All right. Now I got a couple special clips of some of the specials that have happened in the past, just so you kind of see these specials are really amazing. So here's a clip of the traditional special for 2018. Northern Traditional Special. And here's another special contest. This is a special. And one of my favorites, the dad and son special. This was really, really cool to watch. is, son. All right, so those are the special contests that are happening throughout the weekend. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about what to expect at the powwow. So you'll see the specials, and then of course there's regular dance contests throughout the powwow too. So all the regular contests traditionally in the afternoon are going to be the tiny tots, the juniors, the teens, the golden age, and then the evenings will be the junior adults, senior adults. So kind of if you're struggling to find time to watch the live stream, pick where the time that you want to see. So the noon grand entry will be the junior adults. I'm sorry, juniors, teens, tiny tots, and then after the evening grand entry, 6 or 7 o'clock, will be the adults. All right, and let's see. So Saturday night is the big grand entry, and what they do for that is they sing the Gathering of Nations song, and they bring all of the drum groups that are a part of that evening's dance session out into the middle, and they all sing the Gathering Nations song together. Here's what that looks like. Pops guy there carrying in the eagle.
Bring the dancers in, Rooster Cop Sky. And our honored horse dancer.
And then one of the big, of course, the big events that everybody loves to see on Saturday night is the crowning of Miss Indian World. And that is super fun to see in one of those moments that everybody wants to tune in and see the crowning. So here is the clip from 2019.
With 2,934 points, your new Miss Indian World comes to us representing the Seminole Tribe of Florida from Hollywood, Florida, contestant number 6, Cheyenne Kippenberger, your new Miss Indian World.
Little did Cheyenne know that she was going to go on from here and serve 2 years, a little more than 2 years, as Miss Indian World because of COVID and all that went on. She did a fantastic job and was really a great ambassador. We just did an interview with her recently, so go back and check that if you're interested in learning more about Cheyenne. All right, so that's a lot of information. So that is what to expect at Gathering Nations, whether you're coming in person or you're going to watch the live stream. There is so much to see. Don't miss out. We do have a page all about the Gathering Nations, PowWows.com/2022GON. That's where you can get all the information. You really don't want to miss any of the live stream. But again, if you miss any of it, we'll have replays available. As soon as we stop the live feed, all the replays will be available. And then afterwards, we will take clips of every contest and put that up on our YouTube channel. So lots of ways to see all of what's going on. Don't miss any of it. And don't forget, we do have a contest going on during the Gathering of Nations Powwow. PowWows.com/win, and your bonus code for this week, 90888. Go enter that into the contest entry form and get your extra entries. Only people that watch this video will get that unique code. So use that, get your extra entries. Sorry, I'm not live again. I am with my daughter competing up there in Dayton. I'm so excited to go watch that. But I'm even more excited that we're finally going to be back together at the Gathering of Nations. If you're coming, please stop by and say hello. And I'll have some stickers and some other goodies with me. So please introduce yourself. I'd love put a face to the name, shake your hand, give you a hug. Just miss seeing everybody back in person again. So if you're there, please come by and say hello. If you're online, we'll have some great conversations going in the chats on there too. We will be streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and PowWows.com, and the Gathering of Nations socials and their website. We're going to have the stream all over the place. So cannot wait to bring this to you. I hope that helped you know what to expect for the Gathering of Nations Powwow. I am Paul Gowder. I'm the founder of PowWows.com, and cannot wait. Oh, I can't tell you how excited I am. This is all going to happen again, finally. All right, everybody. I'll see you soon. Have a good week. And let's head to Albuquerque.